My name is Jeff Ingram. I'm a life coach and business consultant. I work with entrepreneurs, young leaders, visionary people that are ready to get out the boat. And I run an organization, I'm the founder of an organization called I Create Leadership. And what we're here to do is change the world, how people think of leadership, themselves as leaders. And so we have a community, a network, literally leaders, business owners, people that are visionaries, and we support one another. You know that proverb, it takes a village to raise a child? Yeah, so our business model literally is a village. We create a village. It's not just kids, it's grown folks in the village too. So if you are interested, if you connect, we're really interested in connecting with other entrepreneurs, people that have other resources, relationships that will help everybody in here. Like, it's amazing. You guys need to join our village. Come check us out. We have events, we do workshops, seminars, we have a big conference coming up in September and everything. Like, everybody needs to be there. All right? Okay.
Hello everyone, my name is Brandon Todd, and I'm from a small city about the way of LaGrange, Georgia. I have a fashion line called The Mind Clothing. I say it's classic with a twist because I'm just trying to spread that positive reinforcement, and because I believe in like the power of the mind. And yes, I will positively push individuals forward through all aspects of life, with fashion. So yeah, come by, get a voucher, get a card, thank you.
I started this business in 2012 after I got married, and it wasn't the ideal planning experience, and I didn't want anyone else to go through that. So that's how my business got started. Feel free to come by my table, ask me any questions, pick up a business card, and thank you.
I'm co-director of King's Character Development Program for boys age 3rd through 8th grade. My co-director back here, Mr. Brandon Simmons. Basically, me in a nutshell, just like to inspire and motivate people and using innovative ways to make that happen. My book is not ordinary. Man, one of the books are ordinary. So y'all just come back here and check it out and you see what I'm talking about. All right.
To make sure that I'm capturing everybody's art in a different type of way. So not even just dancing, poetry, writing, all of that's art, but anything, the way you cook, the way you tap dance, anything, So that's what I do is film and photography. So contact me, I have a couple of business cards if you need a video or if you do anything captured. Artist done.
Shea butter company called Cocoa Butter, all natural products. It comes in 11 different scents. I have 2 different sizes and all natural hair conditioners. I'm at the last table in the back in the corner. Just follow my Instagram is Cocoa_Shea Butter, and I have business cards in the back.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Great. My name is Kadeem Dunwell. I am founder and chief executive officer of the Young Entrepreneurs of Atlanta Foundation. So excited to be here with you guys today. We're a collective of entrepreneurs that are very, very, very invested in the community. We do a lot of work with high schools around the city of Atlanta, and also network amongst one another to help each other build our small businesses. So I'm excited to be here on the panel today, and I look forward to the discussion.
Be a millennial. Take advantage of the world that we in. The baby boomers, they didn't have the advantage that we had. We're able to get our business across a platform that's widespread. So, we just gotta take advantage of this technology that we have, man. Pretty sure all of us gonna flourish.
In terms of balancing business and social life, I just want to push back a little bit in terms of, making sure you have time to go socialize and hang out and have fun. I actually run my business full time, so it's not necessarily me learning on someone else's dime. I'm learning on my dime. I don't know how many other people here are interested in, becoming full-time entrepreneurs, but eventually you get to a space where social time becomes time taken away from the time that you can have to actually be going out and building your business and growing your brand. And a lot of people say business isn't personal, but when you're 100% invested in your business, it's very personal. When things happen, some folks may say, shrug it off your shoulders or it'll be okay. And it's cool, definitely do that. Everybody takes L's every now and again, but you want to make sure that you keep those L's to a minimum. So socializing isn't necessarily something where it's like, oh, I'm gonna make sure I have 10 hours of my week to socialize, I'm gonna have 50 hours of my week to go work, and I'm gonna go do yoga the other 20%, right? No, it's strategic. I heard that word earlier from one of the other panel members. It's strategic. And when you're out socializing, I know there's a couple people here in the room that I go out with a lot. I know, where's Bowie? I know me and Bowie used to go out all the time, and just have fun. Like on a Tuesday, we end up doing some crazy stuff. But at the end of the day, you know, it's all business, not between him and I, but between the people that we're out, you know, doing the crazy stuff with, and it turns into money and it turns into profit. So I want to push back a little bit on the whole how do you balance business and social life, because when your last cent is involved and invested in what you're doing, socializing should be the least of your worries. So that's just my
ways. You gotta be strategic. You might have to back off. But what everybody is saying is to each his own. You know, find your niche. You get what I'm saying? So not everybody can party and run a business. So you have to realize what it is, what works for you. So my thing is for those who are party with a purpose.
Yeah, never leave money on the table.
Exactly. When you go out, like he said, when you interacting in your social life, go out there and make sure you got your cards on. You know what I'm saying? Make sure people are taking you seriously. You got a business, but you don't have your card on. You know, you got a business, but you don't have this. You know, you don't have your website set up, or you don't have this set up. Like, I'm gonna connect with you. So make sure you're prepared at all times. Party with a purpose. You need to socialize. To me, well, I need to socialize. You know, because that's part of my business as well. You know, we build a family. You're not just coming in as a client. You're coming in as my family. I'm getting to know you personally, your hobbies, what you want to achieve, everything. So I got to get to know you.
Just go for it and throw yourself out there. Well, that's what works for me. I'm not much of a planner. I just do it and figure it out along the way. And you know, you learn from your losses. Don't be afraid to put people on or work with people. A lot of times people be like, oh, we do the same thing, so I can't work with her or I can't work with him. But like, you will be surprised at how much more money you can make, or how much time you can save by working with other people. So like, if you have an idea, nobody can take that from you because it's yours. So don't be afraid to put people on and be like, hey, so somebody goes to an event, you want to come with me, you want to sell your products, you want to sell your business. Like, just make sure like when you do start, you bringing people with you, and don't be afraid to ask questions or meet new people.
build a platform. That platform is bigger than you. So if you want to, build a business or grow a business, it's not just about you. It's about the other people that are involved in the system that you're building to help grow your business. So don't be afraid to work with other people. As a millennial, I know a lot of times we have this whole mindset of, I'm gonna be that guy, I'm gonna be that girl in this specific industry. But nobody gets there without the help of others. I don't care if you're, selling books or hair or, whatever it is you're doing. If you're not building a platform and involving other people in that platform, there's no way, word of mouth, the most powerful marketing that we have, there's no type of way that you can take advantage of that specific type of marketing, because you're not involving your customers, you're not involving your community, you're not involving the people that can help bring you potential customers. So, be able to build a platform that others can take part in when you're building your business. So, I read a quote the other day that said, you want to make God laugh, tell him your plan. So, my goal coming out of FAMU, right? Shout out to the Rattlers, HBCU, all that good stuff. My goal coming out of FAMU was to create a program where we can go into different high schools and help young people build their own small businesses. Not only that, show them different examples of young people that look like them, talk like them, act like them, that also have their own small businesses in the cities where they are. That was my goal, period. Like, I didn't really have anything else other than that. But in networking and meeting other people, I never knew that I would be able to, inspire kids to want to have like safe sex. You know what I'm saying? Because my guy Bernard, back when I was working at Lids, stitching hats, was coming in getting his drawers stitched up, like, because he has a condom pocket on the inside of his drawers. It's crazy. I didn't. Yeah, there's a condom pocket in the. What is it, Bernard? What is it?
The lifesaver.
Right. Right.
First piece of clothing that you put on, the last piece of clothing that you take off.
There you go. But you see, in meeting somebody like, he's an entrepreneur. So how do you have the safe sex talk with a teen student, saying like, yo, have safe sex? Like, yeah, all right, whatever. Did you have safe sex? You know what I'm saying? But no, this is a cool way for you to do it. Or Jamie or Cortez, who has a church, I never knew that doing what I'm doing now would branch me out into all these different avenues just by networking and being able to involve other people with the platform. So when it comes to like networking and being able to, you know, showcase your business to others, like that's very important, because the plan that you have for your business and where you actually can end up, like for me, I didn't even know. And I'm like, yo, I just read in the paper, was like 2 weeks ago, there's a housing crisis. You know what I'm saying? Like, people can't afford to stay in their homes, can't afford to rent in the city anymore, anything like that. And I'm looking at these houses like, yo, where's the housing crisis? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the real issue? And I don't know, like if anybody here follows politics, but they just passed like $15 an hour in the city of Atlanta. My whole thing is, okay, yes, $15 an hour in the city of Atlanta, but it's still $7.50 for the state. So you can go and work at McDonald's in DeKalb or in Decatur, shout out, right? And if you're not in the city of Atlanta, you feel me? They can still pay you $7.50 and it's cool. Like, that's the problem. Like, it's not a housing crisis, it's an income crisis. So if we figure out how to make money for ourselves, become entrepreneurs, build these platforms where there's no middleman, there's nobody waging us, telling us how much we work, we determine how much we work. We're able to afford things, we're able to afford apartments, we're able to afford condos, we're able to afford this crazy glass house that I just saw yesterday on New Northside Drive. It's like, I told my cousin, I was like, yo bro, just pull over. You know what I'm saying? Like, just pull over, we just gonna chill for a second. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, like for real, you know, like let me just, be in the moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me just be in the moment, because like, I don't necessarily think, like, the generational wealth thing, we have to learn how to make money first. We have to learn what assets are, what liabilities are. We don't know that. So once we learn what true assets are, what liabilities are, we're able to invest in, you know,
I just want to plug, I do real estate, if you need one of those houses.
But, oh my God, right?
I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Give them a sense of pride to make it easier. And let the children's laughter remind us how we used to be.